and find the lair of a band of the traffickers and smugglers and slavers beneath the city. After having to fight giant centipedes and plant monsters and all that jazz, and working your way through a network of tunnels, aqueducts, and sewers, you saw a light and heard voices. One of which was apparently familiar, in that it was one of the guy you tied up on the barge when you infiltrated the first trafficker's lair, who'd been knocked into the water and escaped. Upon being charged by the lot of you, and you basically clobbering one of them into submission and the other guy running off, you'd managed to tie up the second guy and convince him to basically just stay put and stay out of the way with a little bit of cash.
And change his ways.
Yeah, pretty much. And change your ways, or go in and die, you know. Take your
I forgot that bit. I forgot that we paid him off and made him run.
Side note, as I recall, Tristan paid him off, and then I took the money from him because he was tied up.
I think that I think they called it that one.
You attempted to.
Intent is
You
important.
attempted to, but you fumbled the sleight of hand check.
No. I fumbled the sleight of hand, so Tristan saw me and then put more money. I still got the money.
Oh yeah, no.
I see.
That was it, yeah.
That was it.
Alright. So, yeah, you guys find yourself out on a landing with the sewers to your back heading south and west. You're kind of at a sort of at the corner of a T-junction. North of you is a set of double doors, one of which is open from where the other guard ran through. How do you want to proceed?
And if I remember correctly, we maneuvered ourselves around into the cubby hole, if that makes sense. So we're not in line of sight of those double doors.
Yeah, you were getting ready to move on inside when we last broke up.
Leroy Jenkins?
Fuck it and run.
I mean, sounds good.
Unless we have the rogue back. Do you want to sneak forwards and see?
Yeah, I mean, I'll move silently.
I can come too.
Please. Ooh, the ranger and rogue on patrol.
Yeah,
18.
we've done this.
Nice.
Plus...
That was 13
9,
plus...
Yeah, no.
Hold on.
18 plus 9.
Yeah, Joe, you aced it. What about you, Tristan? How did you do?
18
That's fine.
plus... Oh, 22 in total.
You guys both more than make it. Without making a sound, you quietly sneak in through the gap in the door. What weapons do you guys have drawn, if any?
Short sword.
I will have my longbow.
You can't really sneak with a longbow.
Crossbow.
Or fire it. Go for it.
Light
Okay.
crossbow. Yeah.
Real. So, you guys are in the door. You find yourself in a corridor about 10 feet wide, about 6 feet up, with a kind of curved roof. It stretches along to the north of you. You can see that there, at the very far end of it, about 100 feet away, is another set of double doors, and about at 30 feet away from you, down the corridor, either side is another set of passages, and 30 feet away from the door on the opposite end, there's another set of passages.
Quick spot check just to see if there's any other people who've been here, and if there isn't, I want to do a quick tracking just to have a quick gauge just to see what might be about, if there's any obviously really huge footprints or any large animals, that kind of thing.
They have a cave troll. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So on my perception check, I rolled a 3.
Lush.
So that will probably, in total, that goes up to a
6?
6, yeah, 6 in total. And then for tracking, I'll do a different roll. Oh, that was a natural 20.
Hell
Plus 4, so 24. So
your first check, you couldn't think of anything extra other than the fact the one guy's gone hit through here. In terms of tracking, it looks like there's a variety of different tracks from humanoids. Some ranging from small to medium. There's at least 2 what look like indentations of large-sized prints, and what also looks like either wheeled or kind of ski bed tracks.
That makes a lot of sense.
It looks like it's probably quite a central corridor.
Yeah, Shade, I don't know. I don't see anyone here, but what do you want to do? Do you want to proceed, or should we go back with this information?
You could try and make a check or perception or listen if you want to as well, Joe, if you'd like.
Yes. You open them up quiet. I'm going to go have a listen at the door over there.
Which
See,
one? Because
hear
the
anything
only other
through
door
it.
you can see is 100 feet, and you have to pass through 4 other corridors to get to it.
That's one.
Okay, so you're going to try and sneak past the
Okay,
other corridors.
I didn't think that one through. Yeah, no, so I'm going to go up to the nearest set of corridors and have a listen down both of them.
Okay, so left or right one, because...
Let's go left first,
Cool.
because that's the most sinister.
For the record, the place is illuminated. There are torches ensconced on the wall at regular intervals.
Finally.
Okay, so that was a 12 plus... What's listen? Oh. 12 plus 5.
Alright,
Down
14.
the left-hand one.
There's just... what was it? Listen, sorry?
Listen down the corridor to see if I can hear anything. 12 plus 5.
Lovely. You think you can hear the sounds of movement echoing from down the corridor. You can also see that it looks like it stretches about 60 feet. There's 2 sets of doors on the left, 2 set on the right, and 1 at the end.
Cool. And then have listen to the one on the right now.
Okay. It's quite a short corridor, only about 10 feet before it ends at a door. Would you roll
Okay.
for your listen?
So that was 11 plus 5.
Okay. You can't hear anything. The only thing you can hear is the sound of water from the sewers in the distance. So how do you two want to proceed?
Shade, I think it's a trap. They know where they were coming. I think we should go back.
I'm going to go back to...
Yeah, let's go back to Salix. He's tough.
Yeah. Yep. Someone who is not as squishy as we are.
Yep. Well, you speak for yourself, Shade.
That armor class, yo.
Yep.
Right, so the
So yeah, we'll head back to the guys and give them a quick run of everything that we've learned.
Cool, so the information is relayed. How do you guys want to
Cool.
proceed?
So,
Fascinating stuff, guys.
Mm.
Yeah, the large creatures were the interesting thing. I mean, I presume they would be pretty handy for moving around, like cages and goods and such.
Mm.
Were they only were they bipedal tracks?
It looked like one set of them was bipedal, but the other set was possibly 4-legged.
Right. Okay.
You got a natural 20 check, you said, for that one, didn't you, Tristan?
Yeah.
You recognise that the tracks would probably be for the bipedal thing would be an ogre, and for the 4-legged thing would be some kind of rage drake.
Nice.
What is a rage drake?
It's kind of like a lizard-like creature the size of a horse or a donkey. They can be trained to be used as beasts of burden, guard animals, and mounts. They are known to get very angry.
Yes.
Fun.
Hence the name.
Yay, dinosaur horses.
Oh no, dinosaurs are behemoths in this.
So what are we thinking?
Well,
Well, I don't mind going off ahead. I just want for you all to come with me.
Shall we all do that then?
okay.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't involve moving silently, because I can't do that.
Yeah,
I can
neither.
try.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If you're going to have a quiet team and a loud team, Andy cannot do quiet.
Tarek is loud.
Yeah, we'll go in loud. I'll hold my buckler and longsword and go to the front, and we'll go back to that corridor where we heard the sounds of the people that Shade found earlier.
How loud are those sounds, by the way?
Which ones? The water or the sounds of
George?
movement?
The sounds
The ones that I heard down the corridor that didn't have the door in it.
It sounds about as loud as people performing some kind of activity a room or two down from you.
Right, so it's not going to cover anything
Well,
anyway.
hey.
Okay.
I mean, you might if you're quiet, they might not hear you, but
I was going to say, it's not going to cover our movement, is it?
Well, let's try at least. I'm going to fail miserably.
Okay, we can all
that's the
try.
spirit.
We can try.
We're going to try and move quietly.
Yes.
Okay.
Just insert
Excuse
all
me.
these stealth is optional memes.
Oh, fuckery bollocks.
And in typical fashion, I've rolled a 7.
Nice.
How about you, Andy? I heard you say
Hang on.
bollocks.
No, I said oh buggery bollocks to having to roll for it.
10
So
plus
maybe there are bollocks in there,
I got 16,
Yeah.
which is terrible for me.
With
which
my
is still
armor,
the best
I'm
we've had so far.
15.
I got
bonus.
18.
Oh, wait,
14,
wait.
but 18 nonetheless.
So
Hang
18,
on.
16, and Gabby, you got 15 plus
What's the bonus to stealth?
dexterity.
Dexterity, so 16.
I'm trying to remember what my armor check penalty is.
Yeah,
It's
me too.
Someplace.
I can't even remember.
4.
which one.
So, I've rolled a 3.
I got a 6, better than Salix.
How tall are you, by the way, David?
I am 7'2".
Okay. So this is actually you are slightly shorter than the roof. So
Good.
basically, you walk in through and whack your head on the roof, and that's what fails the stealth check.
You're like Gandalf.
It's like, sorry, I forgot to mention the tunnel wasn't that tall.
You're like Gandalf making the best noise Ian McKellen's ever made.
Right. Phrasing.
Freezing. Name dropper.
Fair shot. So, whereas you just hear Andy's metal and mail just jingle as he
Yeah,
comes on through the door.
I only got a 6, so yeah.
So the three
You know,
of you,
we're gonna train
everyone
on
else
this
is
when we
going
get
quite,
back.
stealthily up the corridor, and then you just hear clunk, clunk, clunk.
Well, for
and then
me,
a thwack.
6. 6 is not embarrassing myself, really, for stealth.
Yeah. It's a respectable fail.
Yeah, I think for me it's a respectable fail, considering I'm so heavily armoured.
This isn't even your final
Fair
fail.
enough.
I'm not even that heavily armoured, I don't think.
No, it's chainmail, isn't
Just
it?
some full plate and a tower shield. No big deal.
That
I think
comes later.
I'm scale.
That was at scale mail and a shield.
Mm.
Oh, wait. Speaking of scales, Tristan, so so scales, red and shade are bring up the front. You can see the corridors are rayed out, kind of in a H shape. How do you want to proceed?
In an 8 shape, did you say?
H.
Oh, H.
H.
Yeah, as in you.
Cool.
I want to move in a direction towards the sounds. We're
Yeah.
here to stop the
Okay, so it's the
slavers.
first corridor on your left. You
Yes,
guys
please.
peek down, and you see that there's 2 doors on the left, 2 doors on the right, and 1 door at the very end.
I would like to make a listen check to see if I can figure out where most of the noise is coming from.
Yeah.
Already? Listen on.
17.
It's coming from the door at the end.
Cool.
Salix, do you fancy kicking down this door?
Sure. Did we try opening it first? Just, like, regularly?
I try to open the door regularly.
Well, no. Does the door have kind of between the
Does the door have what, sorry?
edges?
Can you repeat that again, sorry, Joe?
The door does not have balls.
Place for someone to stand and kind of hide a little bit behind the door. From the door.
So hang on, you're checking to see if anyone's hiding behind the door, or you want to hide behind the door?
Well, no, I want to hide frame as I open the door so we can see what's going on without me being at risk of being
Okay.
crossbow
It's sort of that
or wizard.
poke one eye around the corner and open the door and stand back.
No, fair. Sorry, it's just the call's being a bit hit and miss.
Yes.
Yay, Skype.
Okay.
Right, so that'll be a move.
Like on Rainbow Six.
Yeah, no, it'll be a stealth
Whatever it
check.
is when you get like your team stacking up on both sides of the door. Cool. So Musa.
Yeah.
That was 8 and 8.
That was a what? An 8 and... Is it just me that can't hear Joe, or...?
No, I'm having a bit of trouble
it's
hearing him as
everybody.
well.
You said 8 and 8.
Yeah, so
So-
16 I would imagine in total.
Joe, if you can hear me,
Yeah.
that's fine. So, you...
There.
You-
And 8.
Sorry, folks, experiencing technical difficulties.
It's okay. So is he in position? Who's so he's stacked up on one side, who's on the other side?
Yeah, where are you two going to be in regards to this? And actually, David and Andy, where are your two guys going to be? Because I assume the others are further down the corridor since they were ahead of you.
Yeah, I'll be behind Salix if he's going in the door first.
Yeah, sure. I'll just be to one side of the door.
Oh, so
Right,
everyone's going to go through the door then?
I can be ready to go through the door after Salix, sort of shield rushing it if it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have my crossbow out. I'll follow behind them.
I think it's a sort of normal police storming procedure. So,
Yeah.
so-
I'm just loving the
Half the
bandage
team
of
on
this
one
tree
side,
folk just
half
going
on
through
the
the...
other.
Say, what was that? Sorry, David?
Half the team on one side of the door, half the team on the other. Open the door.
In you go.
Go, 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 go.
I just love the mental image of this tree folk coming through a door, followed by a very angry brown dwarf just going, ah, following afterwards.
The first thing I'm going to try to do is unsuccessfully intimidate who's ever on the other side.
Great, so...
Just by the way.
you've got to get advantage to that with breaking down the door and being a massive tree.
Right.
One would think.
You would think, but not so much.
Jeremy back.
It'll lower the DC, I guess.
No, you're just like the trees in Babies in Toyland.
Oh, God. Right, so... Joe, you silently opened the door. Did you want to have a peek?
Yes, I want to.
Want to what? Sorry, I didn't...
Peak. Yes.
Have a peek.
Sorry, like I say,
Yes,
breaking up
I
a lot.
It's fine.
I don't want to make sure,
Fine.
like, I don't want to be accidentally, like, putting you in a bad situation or anything.
No. I want to have a peek with as little of my face as possible, peeking out from behind the door.
No, as my DM, I want to make sure I put you in bad situations on purpose.
Because I'm a dick.
Your face is kind of like a mannequin anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda.
Just shapeshift so that you have eye stalks.
Okay, so make me a spot check if you would, please. Oh my fucking god. Of course. Lovely.
12 plus 1.
Grand, so you have a peek out the door. You see that a small barricade has been set up about 15 feet from the door. There are about 4 guys. Three of them, all four of them have crossbows. One of them tries to throw something at the door. However, he then proceeds to... You know when you see someone try to play cricket and they're trying to bowl and they completely fuck up the shot and throw it into the ground?
Nope.
Well, that's what this guy does when he's trying to chuck a thunderstone at you guys.
Ah!
I rolled a 2, so...
That's got class.
It's like me
yeah,
running.
that's my first roll of the session. So, Thunderstone goes off. Everyone's got to make a DC 15 Fortitude save or be deafened for an hour.
Or be deaf. Yeah.
So, that's a fail. Oh, God. So, 7, natural 1, 12, and an 11.
Saved.
So every single person just failed that fucking save and is now deafened. And takes final...
We weren't making that save.
No, because
damn
they
it,
were
Frank.
going to try to throw it at you guys and it hits everything within 10 feet. The problem is the barricade is 15 feet away from the door. and the guy rolled a 2, which meant he detonated it in the middle of all of them. So, they're all deaf. That's the surprise round. Gone.
I glance forward and shout, "You guys look like death."
They can't hear
Do we
you.
need to roll initiative?
That was just for my team's benefit.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys all please roll initiative.
Oh, that's alright. 15.
Failed my fortitude save to not piss myself laughing.
That's one.
That's poor form.
9.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
Initiative.
Initiative.
These guys got an 8 because of the -4. So,
So, including my deck.
yeah, it's your a D20 roll plus your dexterity modifier, and anything extra like improved initiative you might have. What's everybody got?
11.
19.
Natural 1.
Cool. David?
15.
And Gabby.
8.
Lovely. At least someone, I guess, rolled worse than the thugs. Right. So, on that note, Joe, you're going first, which seems appropriate because you're at the door. How do you want to proceed?
Cool.
You can delay your action as well if you want.
It might also be useful to get through the door into where the enemies are.
Yeah, and because you're acting first and above their... Oh no, because they had a surprise round. It doesn't count for sneak attack, does it?
Well, sneak attack only works if you're flanking them or catching them by surprise.
I thought if you move before them on the first round of combat, then it still counts.
No.
Be behind them, or do they?
No, the way it
Oh, no,
works is you
no.
have to be like, either behind them, to the side of them. So, or if, say, Tristan, you're engaged in melee with one of them, and then Joe tries and attacks them from the side, that'd be flanking.
I would like. I mean, I'm both my death for an hour now, so
All 4 of them are dead for an hour. None of you guys are, so...
I think they're only going to be deaf for about 15 seconds.
I don't want to presume, but probably.
Well, they can still see. They can still shoot at us.
Yeah.
Right, so how do you want to proceed, Joe?
Joe?
Snake.
Snake! Actually, no, shade. Shade. Shade! Right, while we try and get a hold of Joe again, that would mean you're going next, David.
I will, in my typical fashion, run into the room.
Cool, so you go through the door, or are you going to try and just do a charge attack through the door?
Well, I'd have to get through the barricade, wouldn't I?
Well, the barricade is 15 feet away from the door.
Yeah, I thought the door was open, though.
Joe was having a peek through, but in response to them seeing the door being opened, they threw a thunderstone at it and missed.
Yeah, they threw a thunderstone at their feet, but that means the door is not latched, which means I don't need to sunder the door to get it open, so I can just go through.
You can.
Yeah, there goes Joe.
Aww.
Yeah. So I'll just run through the door and try to get up to the side of one of them. I don't know if I can do that this turn, and just maybe do some sort of intimidation on my way in.
You could try if you wanted to.
Hello?
Hey, Joe.
Joe!
Welcome back.
there we go.
Right, you could try and do some kind of charge intimidate combo if you want to. It depends if you want to attack him this turn or not.
I'm not too fussed
I
about it.
mean,
Right, okay, then you head in through the doorway and
So-
make an intimidate check. Joe, what did you want to do?
I will. Could, and if there's still enough room for me to do it,
I'm really sorry, I'm only getting every other third word from you.
to tie one of them up, stabbing them a little bit of,
Did you say you wanted to tie one of them up?
Stab them
and
a
then
lot. is
if
what
I can, tie one of them up, because stabbing them a lot seems like
He wants to stab
an hour.
Yeah, I
No.
gathered.
with
Yeah,
his
not
knife.
No, I want
Yeah, okay, go for it.
not stab. I want to tie.
You want to tie him up, so... It might, just type it in the chat for me, it might be a bit easier for me to hear it that way.
So
Yeah.
Cool.
Because that way at least
It's
I know...
9 plus 4 for my.
I still can't hear what roll you're trying to make, dude.
Yeah.
I think I heard throw.
I'm hearing rolls, tie up, and stab. In no particular order. But yeah, David, what was the result of your intimidate check, buddy?
What's my intimidate? I should have been looking at that. 14.
It doesn't work, unfortunately. It would have been a bit more effective if they hadn't been deafened, but they just see you coming through and looking quite scary, but they're not scared off by it.
Ooh. Okay.
We're trying to get a hold of Joe. Andy, do you want to have a crack?
Yeah, okay, so there's this barricade's 15 feet away.
Yes.
So there's no way I can make it to them, I don't think, in one turn without having to clamber over the barricade.
You can try and charge through it. If you're feeling brave.
Would that work?
It might.
I mean, if
What's
you're
the
strong
barric-
enough,
Anything
made
might
of?
work.
anything's possible when you use Old Spice.
I'd like to summon a ghost Terry Crews.
I'll allow you to try.
What's the barricade made of?
We'd all like to
it looks
summon a
just
ghost Terry
assorted,
Crews.
Boxes and barrels and things like that.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll charge through it.
Go for it.
Well,
Lightning
what am I
speed.
rolling? What am I rolling?
That'd just be a attack roll. Actually, very
Oh, okay, 12. Not great.
No, unfortunately not.
So I just smack to a
You just leave a
barrel.
large dwarf-shaped dent in the barricade.
Ramming speed!
Avoid!
Bad things to yell out at church.
Well, next turn I can try again, I think.
Well, you're kind of standing outside of the, like on the opposite side of the barricade now, so it might be easier just to go around it or climb over. Right, Gabby, you're going now.
Hello, right.
You have
Christ,
a-
what are my
a
options?
A Salix and a Tarek in the room.
Okay, probably not a good idea to shoot into that room with a crossbow, right?
As long as you don't shoot the others, I mean, you can probably shoot Tarek.
No, I think I'm gonna run in with a rapier.
Best cousin ever.
I'm glad you approve of my not shooting you. Okay, I'm gonna run in with the rapier.
Right, okay. Go for it. Make an attack roll, please.
1 second, where the hell's my d20? Okay, 11. Is there a modifier to that?
That would be your base attack bonus, and what's your feat? Is it weapon finesse, or...
Where the fuck is my feet?
That should
Better be if you have a rape.
Yep, I have weapon finesse.
Great, so you use your dexterity modifier.
So plus 1. So 11. 12.
Okay, that's not quite good enough, I'm afraid.
Oh, hang on, I get a base attack bonus?
Yeah, plus 1, I think, at your level.
13.
Still not quite good enough.
Well, fuck you too.
But Gabby, doesn't that mean you should be using dexterity for all attack rolls now? If he's got weapons.
Only with finesse weapons.
And with light and finesse weapons, and a couple of other explicitly mentioned ones in the feat.
Okay, so well, he's got rapier, so that counts.
Right, so the 4 thugs. One of them is going to, 2 of them are going to try and take a step away from you guys, and then try and fire their crossbows. One's going to try and fire at David. What's your armor class, David?
21.
Ooh, that's Stone of Fire.
Hey, it can
No,
happen.
it doesn't quite make it. Only +4. So the second one's going to try and fire at you as well. Oh god. There's the first natural one. Okay.
In cartoon physics, the crossbow moves backwards and the arrow stays in the same place.
No, he just ends up accidentally trying. The second guy who's just in a hurry to try and fire off the shot, this large tree folk that just ran into the room, ends up firing into the back of one of the two who stayed at the front, and deals 4 damage. There's 2 who are in melee, one of which is now starts shouting profusely in common swear words at the other guy who shot him. One's going to try and attack Red. What's your armor class, Gabby?
1 second. It is. What armor class? Where the hell is my armor class?
That should be on your first page of the sheet.
14.
Yeah, okay. But that one does hit you with his short sword and is going to deal you 7 damage.
Yes.
Oof.
The second
So I'm
one
now
will
on-
try to do the same, but to Salix. That one definitely hits. He deals you 8 damage, David.
Bit much, don't you think?
They got +2 and he rolled a 6.
Ah,
Deaf bastards.
These guys aren't very smart, but they are quite strong and tough. And
okay.
generic thug template-ish. Right, so that's the 4 of their turns. It's Tristan's turn.
I don't have a clear path to them, do I? But I presume Salix has moved in, and our dwarf friend Tarek. I believe they probably moved into the room, haven't they?
I am gearing up
into the
to. I am gearing up to charge the barricade next turn.
Nice.
If
Yeah,
you would like to hold your action or something.
Yeah, I'll swap from my buckler and sword, and I'll stand like a few steps away from the door opening, and I'll just ready in action to take a shot at anything that isn't in active melee, if that makes sense. I don't want to shoot into melee, but I'll shoot a target that becomes available.
To be fair, 2 of the
When
archers
it does.
disengaged.
Oh, then yeah, I'll take a shot. But do they have cover? But if they're behind a barricade, I certainly think they do.
Well, it's kind of like it's a 3-foot high wall that they were crouched behind, and now 2 of them have pulled back from because it's being attacked.
Yeah.
Years of war.
Look, yeah,
So would you say I have line of sight to be able to take a shot with my longbow?
I would, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't roll very high though. Hold on, I rolled an 8 plus 2, so and plus dexterity, so that would have been 14 in total.
Ooh, not enough. 15's
Not
not
enough.
enough. Beat here, guys.
No worries. Fdunk. God damn those chest high walls.
Where has a Joe? That was his.
Maybe?
Sorry, that was me using a longbow, and I'll use my movement action to take cover, if that makes sense. But
You're
like,
sort
where's
of hiding behind the door at this point. You're the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so Joe, what did you want to do with your turn? You said something about stabbing or tying up?
If it's gone all out attack, then I'm a stab.
But what was your
But
other
if
thing?
there's still-
Since you did get to go first.
If there was still time for me to, I wanted to try and tie one of the people up so we could maybe.
That you could try, but not right now, since there's 4 of them and they were all aiming weapons at you guys where you were coming through.
But they are all deaf and blind for an hour.
It's not blind.
No,
it's
just deaf.
They're not blind.
Okay.
Yeah, they're deaf. They're not incapacitated.
Okay.
Because that would be
Okay.
brutal for
I got the wrong end of the stick then. Yes. So, I am going to run up and stab a motherfucker then.
Go for it. Full attack.
That is 11 plus 11. My attack is pants at the minute.
Dexter, do you have weapon finesse?
I do.
Thank God. But do you have a dagger?
I do.
Even better.
I have a masterwork dagger.
Fancy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run in, stab someone with my masterwork dagger,
And what did you say the number you got was?
meaning I do 15. So it's 11 plus like. Wait. That's my D4.
I don't care. I'm not. I'm okay.
You-
with this.
are now the most effective person in this combat.
It's true.
Right, what was the damage? Sorry, there.
Give me a sec. I gotta find a dice roller.
I got one on my
Because
task.
I have lost by d4.
Although the dice roller I've got's a bit weird because it's for. Has anyone read Mutant Epoch?
No.
No, it's quite good. It's quite gonzo and 90s. It's like a very post-apocalyptic sort of mutancy 2000 AD-ish kind of game. It's quite cool.
Was it the one that Wizards did, like, around the time, end of 4th edition's lifespan?
No, it's written by one guy. I've forgotten his name. It's something Oz. I can't remember. I'm really awful. But it's all the fluff in the book's really cool, and it's got some really nice sort of hand-drawn art in the book.
Oh, fair.
But it's this sort of gonzo post-apocalyptic setting, but it's sort of set 200 years after the end of the world.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty, yeah. So that is a 3 out of 4.
Cool, plus your strength? I mean, you've got the option.
Yeah, no, so 4 in total.
Fair enough, so 4 damage. Okay, so you start nicking in with your dagger. You land a blow, but it doesn't do a massive amount of damage. Right, so...
Yeah, but I am still the most effective member of combat.
on that
Yeah.
note, though, it's now your turn again.
I want to do the same again.
Go for it.
13 plus 4 for my attack,
That hits.
and 3 damage in total.
Okay, so you land another blow. It's none of these are massive, but you are starting to make an impact. It looks like you've just stabbed a bloke twice. It's obviously not a fan.
He's a bit
Touchy
uncomfortable.
about that.
Right, David, you're up.
I would like to make a charge attack on the barricade.
Go for it. Running
Um,
speed. Possibly even ludicrous.
that's more like it. So that
Am I able to brace for impact when he does this?
It's the barricade would take up about 10 feet, so you've gone into one square, he's going into the other.
Right, okay, that's fine. As
Um,
long as I don't fall on my face.
so what I add? I just I'll add my base attack bonus and my strength to that to hit.
My dwarf is my
That will be a 23.
Yep, you just go like a wooden force of nature. You just go straight through the thing.
We don't min max here, folks.
Just going for flavor here.
Okay, yeah. Roll. So that was part of the whole thing. So you've gone through the barricade. You've gone into the 2 guys who are immediately behind the barricade, including the one that Salix hit. Can you please roll me a what would be the it's D6 or is it D4 for unarmed for you?
Well, my standard attack. Actually, I forgot to add the charge bonus to that. Technically, so it's more, but I hit.
Yeah, you've hit all of them. You've gone through.
Yeah. That was without the bonus for charging. So my standard slam attack does 1d6 plus strength.
Right, go for that then.
8
What, to hit or damage?
damage.
Okay, 8. That's not too bad. You don't kill him, but you give him a proper thwack.
The best kind of thwack.
A proper one. Yeah, so... Yeah, well, the barricade is now gone. For the record, as you guys are slightly getting further into the room, you can see that it looks like this is mostly... it looks like some kind of just the end of a storage room. It stretches off further ahead of you. You can see that there's lots of just assorted like shelves and crates and boxes lined up, and that this room has pillars holding it up. It's not very tall still, so you're still having to kind of crouch a bit in here, David.
That's fine.
Right. Andy, you're up. Half the
I'm
barricade is now gone.
Right, who's the closest person to me?
The one that Joe was trying to stab.
Right. Okay. Are there anyone else in charging range?
You'd have not in a straight line. No.
No. Okay.
You'd have to charge. You'd have to charge through this one to get to the guy anyway.
Well, I can try and help Shade out and thwack this guy about the head.
Go for it. More ramming speed.
Yeah, ramming dwarf ramming speed.
Interplanar ballistic dwarf missile.
It's the same as their jog. It's the same as their walking speed. It's just like a mass that's the same the whole way about what speed.
It's like in old adventure games where your horizontal speed was the same as your vertical speed. Dwarves just have one speed.
Yeah, I got a dwarf speed.
I got a 4. That's awful.
Oh god. Okay, you bounce off the box again. This is twice you've rammed this thing.
Best policeman ever.
Very heroic.
Just like, I'm coming, guys. Thwack. I just have to get through this box.
I'll be good.
Not everybody on the police force is on the SWAT team.
He's like, hey, I don't condone vandalism.
Yeah, I think I might respec to be a sniper or something.
That's Tristan's job.
Oh, he's talking about sniping with spells.
Yes, I was. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just wave and be like, yeah, my DT knows you're over there. Smite, just go for it. Can't miss. Be great.
Magic missile. Right. So, Gavi, you're up.
Hello. Just continue attacking with my rapier because it's been so successful.
Okie dokie. This is the guy that Salix has just rammed into.
Yes, 20.
A natural.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's D6 for rapier plus your strength, and then doubled.
Okay, hang on, D6. Oh, Jesus, 6.
Plus, what's your strength?
Plus 7, so 14 in total.
Yeah, you...
Getting all Nidhogg over here.
After he's been whacked by David's guy, you spot an opening and you stab him through the throat. And he goes down, clawing at the hole you've left.
Nice.
Gavi, you savage.
I know.
It's currently Gavi, most effective damage dealer. What the hell happened, guys?
God
Right?
fucking knows.
Right,
The bard's not
the
supposed
three
to get
thugs.
it.
So the 3 thugs that are left. One's
What a
gonna
cutting bore.
try and attack Joe. What's your armor class, Joe?
It is a number.
Heaven.
Masterwork studded leather, so...
5.
Yes. But 12. 12, 13. Hang on.
Because it's 10 plus.
Yeah, it's 10 plus dex, because I get all of my dex because I'm in leathers. So 14 plus, 2?
Let's have a quick
Yeah.
check. So studded leather is plus 3.
Oh, sweet.
And you've got the dexterity bonus, which is...
4. So,
Ouch. So yeah, that's plus 7. So 17. No, this guy does not hit you.
ha!
He's then going to try and take a 5-foot step back. The other 2 archers are going to try and shoot at Salix. They do nothing. Their arrows just bounce off you, David.
Can't get through the bark.
You haven't even seen the bite yet.
I'd say your bark is... Yeah, God damn it, George, you beat me to it.
It's a hole now. Right. Tristan, it's your turn, buddy.
I'll use free action. Well, I don't know. No, I suppose. Yeah, I'll use a move. Would it be? No, it'd probably be a standard to be. But I want to do intimidate. Oh, they won't be able to hear me anyway. I'm going to shoot them.
Yeah, fuck
That's the
it.
whole process.
No, I'm not.
But you
Oh,
could
they
try
were
and
gonna imagine
intimidate them
just
with hand
stepping out.
gestures.
Yeah, I could just imagine stepping out and being like, and then, yeah. I will.
No, fuck it, shoot him.
I'll try and wave them down. I'll probably. Would that be a diplomacy check?
Are you trying
Minus?
to negotiate with them or intimidate them? Because diplomacy is a bit harder when you can't actually hear what the other guy's saying.
Yeah, if I'm going to try and catch the eye.
I'll
One
try
who's actually
intimidating
looking
them,
at me.
What did you say, sorry, Tristan?
I'll try to put my yeah, I'm gonna try and put my like hands in a gesture to like step down, like to put their arms down.
So the lizard folk equivalent of get on the fucking
okay.
ground.
You know the
Yeah, basically. Oh, that wasn't bad. That was 15 on the roll, but let me just see if do I have anything on. Would that either be
Charisma.
intimidate, or I don't have that skill, or diplomacy, which I don't have either.
It would be an intimidation.
Charisma is -1, so 14.
Okay, well these guys get.
You have negative charisma.
Yeah.
It's because I'm
any stat
scaly.
below 10 is a negative.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, do lizard men get negative charisma?
Mostly because they have a completely different like social structure
People
than
are
most other people,
racist.
and it really freaks people
That
out.
is racist. If you change D&D culture, then they...
Hey. Also minus charisma.
I'm just so damn charming. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got minus dexterity, so...
But also, you have to
You
remember.
know, lizard men only get
guys,
paid
you have to remember in D&D, gold dwarves get
78 fish.
gold dwarves don't get a charisma penalty. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think I did. I don't get the thing against giants. I think I get it against aberrations.
Yeah, no,
that's cool.
gold dwarves have a different thing going on.
Well, considering I want to be a demon hunter, that sort of...
I think that it's the northern dwarves who are strong and tough, and the southern dwarves who are strong and wise. I think is their gimmick.
Really? I thought southern dwarves would be soft as shite. I'm sorry.
But,
You're not
that was
Jokes on
Yeah,
you, you're talking about black
um,
dwarves.
that was a.
No, that was me being regionalist.
I know, I noticed. If you're from the
Oh, my
Midlands,
skill
though, you're in
check.
no place to comment.
No, we just get shit from both sides.
That's what I mean. You're in no place. The Midlands doesn't really exist. It's a figment of your imagination.
Oh, it's like Map Man. You remember that one, George?
Of course. And somewhere called the Midlands.
And some people keep insisting that there's a place called the Midlands.
Yeah, because the place between sort of Oxford and Coventry doesn't really exist.
Glad you agree.
It's just like, what counts as the Midlands? Birmingham. Oh, you can have
Being
it.
very specific. What, you mean the Mordor?
Pretty much, yeah.
It was. I love that Birmingham was the inspiration for Mordor.
Was it? Oh my
Was
god.
it?
It was. Well, not Birmingham. Where my dad comes from, the Black Country, was the inspiration for Mordor.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, fair. Actually, probably back in Tolkien's day, yeah, I can see that.
Because it was just steel.
It
And
was
sweat.
just industrial wasteland.
How dare you, sir?
And the Eye of Sauron was the inspiration for the Shard in London, which is the most evil-looking building ever.
No, actually, the two towers. One of them is Birmingham University, and the other one used to be on a factory.
Is this the two towers which he never actually specifies which two towers it is?
No, I always thought it was supposed to be one of them is the clock tower at the University of Birmingham, and the other one used to be on a factory in Birmingham.
I mean, in the books, he never specifies which two towers he actually means.
Guys, we're live. We're doing it live.
Oh, wait!
Here we are.
Yeah, we're recording.
It's a Lord of the Rings tangent, so it's
Hello,
fine.
Internet!
Anyway, so yeah, we've been recording for a while.
That was a 14. Yeah, that was a 14 for a
Unfortunately, no,
diplomacy.
they get a 17. They're not intimidated.
Well, and in which case I'll use my movement action to take cover once again, and then pass turn.
Right. Okay, Joe. What do you want to do, buddy?
Take a guess.
I mean, you could run.
I'm a stabber.
Poor form.
So
Go for
dude's taking a swing at me. It's bounced off my armor. I'll do it again.
I'm glad you spoke up before we actually started taking guesses.
Tristan's like, no.
I had some thoughts, is all I'm going to say.
16 plus 4 for stabbing a fool.
You stab a fool.
Good, good. I stab a fool for 5 damage.
Ouch. He's looking like he's on his last legs.
I should hope so. He's only got 2.
Now, when you start fighting the spider people, that's where it gets really freaky.
But Rui fought a giant spider.
I said spider
It
people.
tried to face fuck Andy.
Oh yes, it did.
Right, so now,
He said wistfully.
it's like good times. Shall I go dig up that picture again?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah.
David,
Yeah,
you
now
wanna
my
go next?
character's played by Jürgen.
Yes.
Yeah, it's your turn, buddy.
I would like to punch the nearest fellow.
That would be the one that Joe and Andy are trying to fight, but you could go for the archers who are trying to disengage from all this.
No, that would be the one that I am fighting and Andy is whiffing at inconsequentially.
Oh,
was the
that's
joke.
fine. I'll go for one of the archers then.
Go for it.
That will be a. I'm assuming I have to move and then hit.
Yeah.
So that will be a. I'm not going to charge this time. I rolled another natural 19.
That
So
hits.
23 to hit.
Yeah, no, that's more than enough.
uh, 8.
Ooh, okay, you don't kill it, but that hurts a lot. Then it is Gabby's turn.
I was about to say I keep raping. I keep rapiering.
I was gonna say, Jesus, Gabby. This is not an evil campaign.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that just one of the laws of D&D? It's only a matter, like, any campaign is just, like, 5 actions away from becoming an evil campaign.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay,
that
so
was the Pirates campaign.
That wasn't evil,
Well-
that was just a train wreck. And I loved every minute of it.
That was a glorious, glorious train wreck.
I loved it.
hang on, presumably the guy I was rapiering is now dead because I stuck my sword through his throat.
Yeah, he is. Or he's
Cool.
in the
Who
process
can I-
of dying.
Who can I move on to?
It's like I want to
There's
attack
the
that
two
one
archers,
again.
one of which Dave has just tried to has attacked, and there's the guy that Joe and Andy are fighting.
I'll go help Andy and Joe.
Okay, which means you can attack from behind.
Ooh, good. I roll a 12 in total.
Is that so? 12 in total, including all your dexterity and.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not unfortunately enough. He manages to just dodge it. On that note, it's now the thug's turn. One thug is going to try and disengage and then just run for it. The two archers are going to try and fire their crossbows at David again. To no effect. And they're going to keep moving back.
Wait, that one that I'm in melee with has tried to hit me. With a
He's
ranged
going to move
weapon.
back and then shoot, sorry.
Okay. Like, attack of opportunity, George!
He's like, are you sure, George? Are you sure you want to go down this road?
No, it already happened. It already happened.
Yeah, that's the exciting turn from the three thugs. Trish, you're up.
To be fair, it looks like these guys have got it covered. It's so far it's 2-on-2, and they're both shooting. And I'll be shooting into melee at this point. I'm gonna have a quick. I'm gonna guard the doorway, the entrance here, actually, and the corridor that we're in, and keep an eye out. And I might actually walk up to the corridor that we entered from, just to see if there's anyone approaching us from behind. Actually, at this point.
Okay, so you're just going to go guard the corridors.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, there won't be anyone running down in our direction.
Who knows?
They have a paid troll.
Do I need to do a perception check for that? Or
You'll do a listen. Well, depends if you want to listen or spot. Or
I'll do a spot.
both.
I like or both.
Because you can do that in this edition still.
Oh, 19 for the spot and 14 for the listen. So plus I'll put just. I think I've got
Nothing to see, and you don't hear anything either.
happy days. Carry on.
Right, Joe.
Murder my little murder hobos.
What the heck was that?
Did you just
George, you
spawn
said
out
I didn't
hell?
hear anything.
Did someone just take off?
Yeah, that's the air show I mentioned earlier.
Wow, holy crap.
I
So
I think
Messerschmitt
that
just
was-
went
Hey,
over.
what?
feel like I missed it.
I take back any disparaging comments I made about the air show noise.
No, I think that was. It looked like an F4. That's some sort of fighter jet.
Sounds
Oh,
like
Yeah, I
it.
was going to say, that's definitely a fighter jet, not a Messerschmitt.
Oh
No,
god.
because it would be a lot more like. Brrr.
The traffickers have got aircraft.
I think that looked like an F-14. Neat. $38 million airplane.
Cool.
They just
Right.
throw it around like they own it.
They kind of
Right?
do.
Well, there is that.
I mean, yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, so no, you don't hear or see anything, Tristan. It would then be Joe's turn. So, Joe, do you want to scare things?
I want to keep stabbing.
You got to
I
run.
want to
You're going to try
stab
and run
like
after
there's
him.
no tomorrow. Sorry, I've got to run after him, you say?
Yeah, because he's trying to disengage and get away from you guys. Because you were surrounding him.
Yeah, no, ooh. How very nearly dead does he look?
Pretty close.
I want to throw my dagger at him.
Modern Warfare 2 it is. Roll a d20.
So that was 11 plus 4.
Is that including your bonus attack bonus, or?
So that's 11 plus 4 for my dex, plus 1 for my base attack.
Right. Yeah, that'll hit just.
Sweet. And then that's another 5 damage.
Yeah, he goes down.
Sweet. I draw my short sword.
Brilliant. So, 2 guys down. 2 more to go. Next, it is Andy.
So I can now charge. The bloke in front of me is down now.
Yeah, you can charge the archer that isn't being engaged right now.
Yeah, fine.
Got a masterwork dagger sticking out of his throat.
Yeah, I will charge him.
More like out of his back, but yeah. Cool, so make an attack roll, Andy.
Charge, how much do you get for charge? Is it plus 2?
I think it's plus 2, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a 24.
Yeah, you absolutely floor this guy.
Right, I'm just going to look at my damage. That's a d8. That would be a 7.
Okay, that hurts. You go into him with your, what is it, Morningstar hammer? Mace?
It's a longsword.
Ooh, you go into him with that.
So I slice him good.
Yeah. You slice him well. So now it's Gabby's turn, huh?
Yeah, because it's Tia's longsword.
Nice.
Has the guy... Do I have to chase the guy as well? Hopefully.
There's 2 guys left. One's being engaged in melee by Andy, and one's being engaged in melee by David.
I thought he backed off after I whumped him.
Yeah, but you're the closest guy to him.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll continue helping Andy.
Roll.
8.
No, unfortunately, you don't even get close to hurting it.
Fair enough.
Right, so the thugs. The 2 that are left, going to keep trying to disengage, and one's going to try to shoot at Andy, and one's going to try to shoot at Salix, and they're just not, it's just not working. I can't roll higher than a 10. It's like when did it all go wrong?
You back
Well,
off, or was that a
rolling.
point blank?
So they backed off after they shot last turn.
Yeah.
It went wrong for them when they picked the wrong side of the law.
I am the law.
I am the law. Right. Yeah. So now it's Trish's turn. You're still in the corridor.
I will ready in action to shoot a aggressive-looking target when it makes itself apparent.
I mean, you've got...
Who isn't part of our party members.
There you go.
That's yeah. But otherwise,
Well,
I'll just hold my turn where I'm standing.
Cool. Alrighty. So, Joe, you're back again.
Cool. Who is the nearest person to me that I can safely stab with my short sword?
Probably the one that Andy's fighting right now.
Cool. I want to get up behind him
Aye.
and then I want to stab him.
That's fair. Okay. Well, you have to go. Because the way the room's positioned right now is you guys have basically got 3 avenues. They're proceeding down the central one, so you'd have to go kind of around the various shelves and crates to get to him. But you reckon you could do it next turn? You could get to him by.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. I want to get in position to stab someone in the butt next turn.
Cool. Right.
Is
So
that
you start
cool
going for that.
shots? Definitely in the butt.
Again with the butt stuff, yeah.
Right. David, you're up.
I'll close the distance with that fellow who retreated from me and whack him again.
As you do. Whack away.
19 to hit. And I've dropped my dice.
That hits him.
6 damage.
That doesn't kill him, but it's definitely... You're clobbering him quite a bit.
And then that's my turn.
Exciting stuff. First spellcaster at A levels. Then Gabby, you're up.
I keep stabbing. Hang on.
You gotta catch up.
Oh, did I attempt to catch up?
Okay, you gonna try and follow up the same way Joe is, or you're gonna try and go around to do the same, but on David's side?
I'll go around.
Cool. So next turn
I'll
you
do
should
the
be
same,
there.
but on David's side.
Brill.
Okay.
Right. Thug's turn. Right, they're gonna try and just disengage and run. They are just bolting for down the room now at this point. They know they can't win this. So, discretion being a better part of valor and all that, they're going, nope, sod it, running. So, it would now be Trish's turn.
Are they running in my direction, or are they running further down the corridor away from where I'm standing?
No, they're running down the... you've gone back into the corridor you guys entered through.
Yeah,
They're running through this storage room elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no worries. That sounds good. I will maintain my position here. I'll keep delaying my... I'll ready my action to attack anyone who tries to attack us from behind, or comes out of one of these extra rooms, maybe. But yeah, everything's cool.
Fair enough. Joe, do you want to run and charge?
Yes.
Shade is multiclassing as a barbarian after this. Rage sneak attacks.
Barbarian Shadow Dancer would be weird.
To be fair, that'd actually be already quite scary. Just nothing, quiet. And then just a screaming shadow with a knife comes out of the wall at you.
I think I found my next Gestalt class.
Yeah, that sounds pretty brutal, actually.
I might have to nick that.
Just have screaming walls, pretty much.
20 Barbarian, and then Rogue into Shadow Dancer.
Right, so cool, we're gonna make an attack roll, Joe?
Yep. Yeah. No, I don't charge them. I got a 6.
Nope, okay.
You mean you do charge them, but don't succeed on your attack?
I charge them and trip and fall on my face.
Not quite that bad. You just you try going for a swing and the guy like dodges it. So David, you're up.
Actually, I need to check out the range on this spell because I can't catch up with these guys.
Throw things at them.
Speed.
To be fair, when you charge, you can go. What is it? Double your movement?
Yeah.
Are you
40.
thinking in entangling?
No, I don't have that one, but I do have Produce Flame, which has a range of 120 feet.
Nice.
Oh god, more fire.
That's always a good idea.
To be fair, if it works.
So, what, there's 2 guys left or just 1?
2 guys.
2?
Alright, so I've got, how many of those do I have prepared? That's plenty. So I'll conjure up a Produce Flame and then expend all of its duration to chuck it at whichever one's been beat up the most.
The
so.
furthest one away.
Okay, so the closer one then, I don't think I can probably get past. So that's a melee it's a ranged touch attack with no range penalty up to 120 feet.
Cool, make the roll.
Oh, it's not its entire duration because we're level 2, so I can do that twice. Make the roll. Let's see. Would I add my dex to that?
Yeah, because range touch attack.
Oh, that's not bad.
Always a plus to hit.
17.
That'll hit.
1d6 plus 2. 3!
He's now slightly burnt, but he's not dead.
Wait, he took 3 points of damage from fire, so he's on fire now, right?
Yeah. He's not having a good day.
I think that's putting it mildly.
half of what I do is understate. The other half is make puns. But right, so it is now Gabby's turn.
Well, I was charging the other guy, wasn't I? Or
You're gonna-
sneaking around to charging.
Yep.
Okay, 1 second. I roll 15. Is there a bonus?
Yeah, it's dexterity, I think.
So 16.
Right, that actually hits.
Yay!
So roll damage.
D6.
Yep, plus your strength modifier.
2.
Oh, okay, you rush out the side after he's on fire, stab him in the leg, and he goes down.
Hey, it's not stupid if it works.
That's 2 kills to Gabby.
Yeah.
And he's not even sung a single song yet.
And I get an assist.
I know. Murder is my real talent.
I mean, you're an adventurer, that kind of comes with the territory. I could become productive, but what if...
Oh, true. What if I started murdering stuff?
Okay, last guy's just gonna fucking bolt. Tristan, what do you want to do, buddy? You have a long bow, you want to try and
I'm
make a
still
shot?
cool. No, I mean I'm still in the corridor. Like I'm looking elsewhere. I'm not involved. I've got my action ready just to make sure we're not getting any unwelcome visitors from behind. We're still good.
Fantastic. Alrighty. Joe, do you want to try and charge the guy who ran?
Yes, let's do this.
Go for it.
Let's make it work. Natural 20!
Ding, 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 ding,
So you
ding,
just
ding,
charge
ding.
him. How do you want to go through this? Roll damage actually first. That might help. Because
Just
there's
in
nothing
case.
worse than getting a natural 20 and rolling a 1 for damage.
Natural 6!
Woo!
Excellent. So you just
So-
that's what? How much damage in total?
7 damage times 2. Oh, wait, let's check. Short swords is actually times 2. Yes, short sword is times 2.
Yeah, it's 19
So,
to 20, I think.
14. 14.
Yep. So he's down. Congratulations, you've killed 4 random dudes.
Yay!
Oh, happy days.
They're not random. They try to attack us. They're not like bystanders. This isn't like collateral.
So
They started
we gave you the choice to surrender. But you said no.
Or they
Right.
misinterpreted my hand signals, which is also fine.
Cool. Anyways, yeah. So the 4 thugs are all dead. You find yourselves again in this kind of cellar storage area. It looks like just
Where
a
are
long
they
room.
running to?
You can see at the other end of the room that looks like there's another door.
Oh.
Funnily enough.
I mean, I'm not looking there currently. I don't really know what's going on. I might poke my head round the corner again and be like,
Hey guys.
guys, what's going on?
Hey.
I heard
So-
spell casting and yelling, but it seems to all be quiet now.
Did we win? Oh, bless you.
There's nothing back here, by the way.
Except the doors that you guys haven't been through, but
Yeah,
you
apart
heard no
from those.
noises from those.
Before moving on, should we check out these other 2 doors? But I presume you fellows probably want to. I probably presume they're already looting the bodies by the time I walk back into the
I don't
room.
know, what are you guys doing?
That would be standard procedure.
I want to make sure that I get my dagger back first and foremost.
Okay. Dagger reacquired.
Sweet.
Right, looking at the bodies, they're all wearing solid leather armor. They've all got light crossbows and short swords. They've got what looks like a couple of gold and silver between the lot of them. Nothing major. It's the equivalent of you guys each getting a gold piece.
Yeah, we can leave this stuff here. Apart from the gold, we need that.
Just thinking how weird
Always
it'd actually be
need
having
190?
Just thinking how weird it'd be having to clear up after adventurers have dealt with bandits. It's like, why are all the guys we find naked? Who keeps nicking their clothes?
George, have you ever played Viscera Cleanup Detail?
No, but I have played a lot of the Elder Scrolls series, which is basically the same thing in terms of looting.
The Viscera Cleanup Detail, you clean up after, like,
Doom, I know, I've seen it. You showed me.
Sci-fi.
It's like you're the guy that has to mop up the Mars base after Doom 3's over.
Well, after battles in the Middle Ages, there were a lot of people that used to just come and nick stuff.
Well, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
already nice things.
And
There were
After
companies
that-
dedicated to.
and in sort of Napoleonic times, there were people who would come to the battlefield and nick teeth.
Yep, Nick
Blue
teeth, Nick
teeth.
shoes.
Yes, Waterloo teeth.
Right, so yeah, you guys got all each feet actually.
Everybody's dead.
It's like, well, he's not going to need it where he's going.
Yeah, what door are we going? Are we going further into the cellar, or are we going into the two new
think so.
rooms?
For the record, also, if you guys look in any of the boxes or crates, it looks like most of the stuff is gone. Like, or it looks like this place has been cleaned out.
Guys, it looks like this place has been cleaned out.
Echo.
Uh-oh.
Echo.
We're too late.
That's
Huh.
weird.
Sounds not great.
Well, let's head forwards to where they were going. There's probably something else down there.
Fair enough.
I
So
would
there's a
imagine
plan.
so.
Although a lot of people are Smuggler's Den that we cleaned out, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they might have known we were coming.
Probably did.
Yeah, this is true.
You guys did also spend a
Based
fair
on
bit
how
of
they-
time outside just trying to decide what to do with the prisoner as a standard D&D practice.
Wait. What if the things that they've put inside the crates are invisible? Does anyone know detect magic?
You could
Or
just
you
reach
can
inside.
just
Visibility doesn't
try and
stop you
touch
from
it.
just touching it.
And I take it it's completely empty space inside these crates.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's a shock, I know, but
Yeah.
to be fair, there's
Dang
not
it.
even that many crates or things left on the shelves and in between the pillars anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking, should we check out these other two rooms just before we go? Or?
Yeah, I think so too.
There's actually 4 other doors. 2 that go, which would be your north, and 2 which go south.
Okay.
Yeah, let's check out these other doors first if we don't want to get pincered.
Nope.
Alrighty.
You go that way. I'll go home.
Say Lex, after you.
What? But we're
After
going
you.
down the hall. I'm not
no.
a door-checking sort of person.
So I am going to listen at one of the doors. Dealer's choice.
I mean, you've got... pick a number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or alternatively, roll a dice.
George, this is the opportunity to do the Monty Hall problem in D&D.
I can't remember what the
Number
problem is. Number 2. Cool, bottom right it is. Right. So, you guys open the door. It moves open without much effort. It looks like it's another storage room of some description. This one's lined with shelves. You can see what looks like leftover vials and beakers and stoppers and water skins.
It's a meth lab.
Well, yeah, I presume, do
Elements
any
that we
of
have
them
to
look
cook.
like... Yeah, do any of them look like potions or of that, or is it more like oils and...
You don't know, it looks like it's just some kind of... Well,
Is it-
make
Is it a
check,
meth
make
lodge
check
or a massage parlour?
Yeah. Yeah, what kind of check is that? Sorry, George.
Be an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Or alchemy.
That would be a good one, actually. Alchemy as well would help.
Or... Yeah, I don't know alchemy. I do know nothing that would help in this one. I've got, for intelligence, I got a 17.
You reckon it's probably some kind of place where they keep potions and lotions and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, I have a feeling...
Over, I've got some ranks in profession herbalist.
Yeah, if you, say, Lex, can you come take a look at these?
Okay.
You
I
sort of
think-
lean in, Groot style through the door.
I think this is to do with potion making, but I'm not sure. It's not really my expertise here.
You need to take a look at it.
No, I invited you to just look at the room.
I look at the room. Well, that's a room.
Yep.
It is indeed a room. You've seen worse. Yeah.
So do you want to grab some of these potions?
There's
or...
nothing left. Everything that's in here is just empty. It looks like. Well, actually, no.
Dang it.
Make a search check for me. Actually.
Yeah, search check. Oh, that wasn't
It's like
that
somebody
wasn't very
said
good.
18, because
Nope,
I'm
no
there
one's
too.
moved.
12.
18. You guys managed to find 3 potions amongst what looked like would have been hundreds left over.
Yay! Are they just random potions at the
You
moment?
don't
They're
know.
up-
You have to have them examined.
Yes, or drink them.
Depends how brave you feel.
Sounds good to me.
Someone with alchemy could probably help you figure out what they are.
So, why has this place been? How long do you think this place has been cleared out for? Judging by the previous room and this room, it's been. They have removed a lot of stuff very, very quickly, or they've just been doing this for a while, and we're
do
just
have
catching
a
them on the
roll.
home straight.
What was this?
They can move a lot of stuff with an ogre.
Didn't you say you saw one of those like lizard horses?
Rage lizards.
Yeah.
I didn't see them. I saw Rage Drake. I saw their tracks. I didn't see it itself.
Okay.
But how long between going to the smuggler's den and being on the surface were we?
About a day, I would say.
Couple of
Yeah,
days.
that's-
Couple of days, yeah. We did do a long rest.
I was gonna say, but that's still not a lot of time to move a lot of stuff.
I don't know, but I reckon in a day you could probably move with the right amount of people. And
You can move a lot of stuff with
a lot
you know.
of day.
In a day.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep moving on with haste. What's in the next door, Shade?
Let's find out. Door number 3 this time.
Cool. That would be top left. This one opens into a large room. It looks like there's a lot of workbenches and tables, basically scattered around the room. You can see the odd bit of what looks like old like cloth, random tools, things like that scattered about the place.
Like a workshop.
Yeah. Funny enough.
No, I'm satisfied with this. I don't know. Do you want to search for anything in particular?
Not particularly.
What's behind the next door?
Door number 2.
We've already had door number 2.
Door number 3.
Door number 3.
We just had door number 3. So
Door number 1.
Door number 4.
Door number the secret door. Any half elves in the party?
Door number X. X plus 1.
Damn, he's got me.
Yeah.
I prefer going with door number N-1.
I'm sorry, that's not how we do
You
things here.
would. You fucking deviant.
I was literally gonna say that in that kind of tone. Right, so so you guys go for door number 4. It looks like it's a staircase that leads down.
Cool.
It's in between the workshop and the large storage room.
Okay.
Before heading down, I think we should just carry on through the other storage room first.
Yeah. Door number 1. I want to know what's behind door number 1, because we haven't been there yet.
Cool. It looks like it's. This looks like it's some kind of. It might have been where they were storing. It looks like maybe some kind of armory. There's lots of racks for weapons here. The only thing that's left is some poor quality iron, swords, spears, and that kind of thing. No.
Hmm.
You could try and take them with you if you wish.
No, I don't really see the point in taking them.
Yeah. Oh, well, for the record, on the other side of the workshop, there was another door leading to the north.
Oh, can we go through that door?
Can if you want, go for it.
Yes, please. Shade, after you. Do you want to give it a quick check, quick touch?
Yes, yep. I will listen at the door. 11 plus... Where's my listen? Where's... 11 plus 5, so 16.
You can't hear anything.
Cool.
Sweet. We'll crack it open.
Right, it's another corridor heading east to west. There's another door opposite you.
But no one inside.
Not that you can see in the corridor. Right, it looks like to the right, the corridor leads back to the other long central corridor you guys were in before.
Yeah. Alright, I think we should re-shut that door and then go back to the cellar, the direction that the slavers were running in.
Yeah, fine.
Sounds good to me.
Coolio. Yeah, you guys start working your way through the corridor to the other end of the cellar. You find that there is, again, a door. Of older wood, a little bit warped, reinforced metal bands.
Shay, do you wanna... I think we should be... I don't know, they were running to it, so it's probably not trapped. But if you want to give it a quick listen, I know you're particularly fond of that.
Yep.
Door listening. You should be known as the Door Oracle.
The door
The
was
Doracle, if you will.
The Doracle.
Yeah.
Cool, so 14 plus 5 is...
19.
That one.
Yay, math. Yeah. You can hear what sounds like a series of... It sounds like some kind of mechanism moving. Sounds like winches and pulleys.
They may be loading up boats, or it could be a ballista.
It's
maybe they're
one of
operating
those
a winch.
two.
There's no
Or maybe
other-
they're putting a ballista
Sorry,
onto
I didn't
something.
get that. All I got was please, George.
Yeah. So you
That your
can hear what
subconscious
sounds like some kind of
speaking.
pulleys and winches and ropes moving.
Okay.
Could be a sex dungeon.
Strange.
Could be.
It sounds like clockwork.
No, it doesn't sound like clockwork.
No? Okay. Oh.
Right, so do you guys want to open up the door?
Yeah.
Why not?
Get Salix to kick off its hinges. Is that you're all under arrest?
So you're actually just going to go